Welcome to Offline, where we talk about anything and everything that you can't talk about online. I'm your girl, Kitty.
I'm Nessa.
I'm Nata.
Eddie.
Welcome, Eddie.
Welcome, Eddie. And Eddie is from, of course, if you are in the industry, you know who Eddie is. He is from Nouveau Nightclub, and you guys are opening up this weekend.
Yeah, finally. After, I think it was like 7 months of being told that it was going to be a month. And finally, honestly, it was such a big joke. Like, I thought it was going to be a month. And
Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you stressed?
Oh, yeah, bro. It's going to be...
Are those tables booked?
Yes.
Well, if you know Eddie, you know it's not going to be your average patio.
Yeah, you have a lot of surprises.
I'm extra. I'm always extra. You walked inside the Versace wallpaper. You get extra.
So we're going to kick it off with an amazing topic, and it's for you.
Cool. I like it.
We're going to put you on the spot right away. What do men want, Eddie? Let us know. We need to know.
What do men want?
Yes.
You know what? Has anyone ever given you like a counter question to the question?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So if someone ever asked you, because I'm pretty sure you've asked this question before, and I've seen some of my friends come here before.
Yes. But I don't think we've asked this question.
You never asked them, what do men want?
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't.
No, I don't think
No.
so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
Don't we got to be more specific in what, or just in general?
I guess
In a
mostly-
partner, in a woman.
Yeah.
like someone for long term
Yeah.
or someone for a short term, because for short term that's really
You can
easy.
answer
Well,
both. You can
actually-
answer both.
What do you want?
Oh, okay.
Do men want short term?
Yeah,
Men
there's some-
usually just want long term.
There's some guys that don't mind short term. Like for me, sometimes I don't mind the short term stuff. You know, like a short term, you'd look for someone that's good, like to have fun with. Like you can always go out, have drinks, and no stress, and kind of like
strings attached.
yeah, but some kind of strings, like friendship strings, you know, but definitely not the strings where you actually might get jealous with you seeing each other
That's a
out.
hard
Attached.
thing to do, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, because when you're fucking with someone for so long, how do you not get jealous? You know?
Some people don't.
It's true.
Some
If
people
you really
are
don't
older
see them
than-
like that. But I mean, eventually you build a relationship with someone, whether it's a friendship or just having sex or whatever, and you still have like
Because you don't want to see them do that with someone else.
exactly, you know?
but you have to kind of walk into it knowing that.
But I've done that, and maybe just women, but like we get attached.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
we catch feelings. So.
Yeah.
Girls
It's
have
hard.
more emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't just fuck somebody and just be like, oh my god.
So
But guys can do it.
long-term.
Guys can do
Yes.
it. Guys can just fuck anybody.
If it's long
But-
term, what do you look for in a
But
woman?
I think women, the things that they want in that man, that's where the emotional attachments come. But most men know when they tell the girl, like, look, if we start doing these things, like, the emotions are obviously gonna start to kick in. Like, you start.
And that's when you
Yeah.
cut them off,
Yeah.
right?
Well, that's how we
Not cut them off, but kind
someone
of like-
should, right? Like,
He's like, all right, you gotta go.
yeah, like
time is up.
if you're thinking to yourself like, oh, I have a wedding this summer, and then I'm like, you don't have a date, and you don't want to go, and you decide to take him. Of course, you're gonna start to get
Yeah.
like
That's
that's.
when
I think
you
that's where the
break
mix
couples
takes.
together.
Yeah,
I have a wedding coming up.
yeah. See,
Do you need a date?
I do.
I used to rent myself, but then I don't.
Comment below.
Comment
Comment
below
below.
if you want to be Kat's date.
I do all the dress up thing, I
It's
dress up
cute
sharp.
though, but like I mean, I would like to just take a friend to a wedding and not have people
You
expect.
can take me.
I mean, a guy
Fuck my
friend,
guy.
and not have people expect that
She
he's
doesn't
my.
dance with him all night.
I
Yeah,
guess, yeah.
you know, and not
Yeah.
have people be like, "Oh, is that your man?" No, I can't just come with a friend,
Yeah.
a guy friend. You know,
And then you get the barrage of questions though that come afterwards.
when is
You
when
probably
is your
notice it.
wedding?
Yeah. Oh
When
my
are you
God.
getting married?
Who's he?
I get those questions every time I go
Oh
to
my
my
God.
grandma's house
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
alone.
what do you look for in a woman?
Well, in a woman, it's kind of, as I've gotten older, it's kind of changed. So certain things that I myself look for is definitely now would be compatibility in terms of being able to speak to each other. So if I'm start noticing a girl has temper tantrums, and likes to get into like really picky issues,
Yeah,
yeah, that type of things I won't.
Toxic.
You don't tolerate.
Yeah, it's just not gonna work out.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Not going back that road. And then-
I guess as you get older, your mind just changes and.
well, you know what you want when you get
Yeah.
older because you've
You
been
want
in
stability.
situations.
You want it's
Yeah.
different once you get older.
So, what do you guys want in a man?
My man.
yeah. there you go.
Okay,
Yeah, same
but
thing.
like for the people that don't know what your man has, what does he have that you like?
Everything.
Oh my god.
Just a guy that
No,
like
okay.
has his head on his shoulder
Yeah.
and knows what he wants.
Goals, goals. It doesn't matter if you don't have it right now, but as long as you have goals for the future
Yeah.
and you know where you see yourself, a sense of humor, because
Yeah.
I'm quite funny. So
Communication.
yes,
I
that's
feel
a
like,
tough one though, because
I
a lot
know.
of guys can't communicate.
and I feel like the communication word scares a lot of men because they're like, what?
Because they
don't
have to
understand.
express their feelings too, and a lot of men don't like to do that.
Yeah.
I
They
feel.
don't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
Period.
They don't.
Yeah.
Do you?
I communicate.
He's like, I
Okay,
don't know.
not all men, but like
Yeah.
most.
Well, that's that noise. It's my knees hitting everything on the bottom.
Is that what it is?
Eddie is so tall that he doesn't even fit here. He had to like.
So Eddie, are you on the market?
Yeah, I've been for a bit, but I'm taking it easy.
So
You know.
Eddie's on the market.
You already know
He's
my industry. It's
watching.
not the easiest.
I
so-
know. Yeah,
yeah.
you have to
Definitely.
be able to put up with a lot and not be jealous.
That's what he said. Jealousy is like a trigger, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm not in every industry, but I hate when people say I'm not a jealous person because you can't say that. Eventually, there's something that's gonna trigger you to be a little jealous. Maybe you're not toxic jealous where you're gonna start a fight, but like communicating, saying, "Yo, that didn't sit well with me. That made me kind of jealous," you know. But there's levels to that.
But I feel like if you know Eddie on like a personal note, you know that when he has a girlfriend, he's super respectful.
But he's also in an industry where
But
he gets
doesn't.
it.
Yeah, but he doesn't act in ways to make his girlfriend feel disrespected at all. So
I do the whole.
yeah, he does.
He's like, I don't see.
He says hi like this. Like
Really?
he doesn't even look at anybody.
I go down.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closes his eyes.
You have to go like that because you're tall.
Yeah, it's sometimes people like they'll always say
If you
stuff
look
like,
down, you're gonna see cats.
yeah, they'll end up looking down here, right? No, but I look away. I look away.
Everybody looks at me.
Okay, thanks guys. Yes, I'm short. How tall are you?
6'2".
I'm like 5'1".
Wow.
Without,
Barely.
Without the heels, right?
All right, so we asked this on Instagram. How cheap is too cheap? Like, basically, when you're dating someone or someone's trying to court you, and he doesn't like court you properly, like how cheap is too cheap?
Like takes me out on a date.
Yeah,
takes
like
me to McDonald's.
Yeah. Okay, but not.
Me and Tristan used to go to
McDonald's
BK.
is a cute thing when you're already established in a relationship.
We weren't. We weren't, and every time.
Okay, but you also live in the hood, so I don't know what you expect.
Maybe. Where was it gonna go?
Someone wrote, if he can't afford his own shit and expects you to pay.
For his shit?
Yeah, if he can't afford his own stuff and he expects you to pay.
No, so maybe you're not ready to be in a relationship if you can't even take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you can take care of yourself, then you're ready to be with someone else. But you can't expect somebody else to take care of you.
But not a lot of people think like that. People want a relationship and don't realize that other things like money, going on dates, spending, going on
Costs
vacation.
money. It's not
exactly.
cheap, especially for the guys.
Breathing talks
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Living.
It's living.
Living,
Yeah.
just living. Sometimes it's better just to be in prison, to be honest.
I think it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter where you go to dinner
Mm-hmm.
because it's about you guys being together and having conversations. So whether it's a 5-star or a 1-star,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't
But
matter.
realistically, do you think that's the case with everyone?
I think it depends
I
on the woman.
doubt it.
I don't know. Would
I think
you
like
care?
9 out of 10.
Would I what?
Like, would you care if somebody took you to Montana's instead of Harbor 60?
To be honest,
I-
no, I've never
no.
been to Harbor 60 to begin with. I'm
Okay.
not like that. But I mean, in the beginning, like if I go on a first date, I'm not expecting the guy to take me to Tim Hortons. I love Tim Hortons. I take myself every day.
Unless you agree to go for a coffee, not sandwiches.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, to take you to McDonald's, would you? Is that a red flag for you
It's not a red
on
flag.
the first date?
Well, I don't know. Is he funny? Because like, it could
But here's an even better question. Maybe you don't expect it, but if he takes you to Harbor 60, you'd probably be a little bit more,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I'm
Yeah,
at Harbor 60.
yeah, like
you
so
know.
fancy.
Like it's so
Yeah.
fancy, you know.
Yeah.
But,
They have burgers here.
Exactly, but I'm not expecting that to be an everyday thing either. Like I get it. One day we'll go somewhere fancy, one day we'll go somewhere
Yeah.
cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Balance it
But
out.
for the first date, isn't that a little too cheap?
I think so.
That's not courting.
Okay, yeah, that's too cheap. But like, you can go to like Moxie's or
Yeah.
Earl's
Yeah.
Jack's. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have
But
to
nothing.
be super
But there's nothing
fancy.
wrong with going to McDonald's on a date.
On a date. On a date.
At a certain
On a
point.
On a date.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, but on a date, like I think that's a red
Like,
flag.
you dress up and go to McDonald's.
You get into his car in the heels.
Like I feel like a cute date. I don't know.
That's
Like
not.
a
That's not
party.
even.
I'm not-
That's
I'm
not
not-
considered a date. You
I'm
guys are
not-
just hanging out,
Okay,
right?
I guess.
That's like a hey, you hungry? You want to go get McDonald's? Happy
Yeah,
Meal.
that's true.
Like it's not a date. Can you imagine?
So like if a guy tells you, get ready, I'm gonna pick you up at 7.
I'd be like, bitch, you're not gonna believe he took me out and he took me to McDonald's.
That
Yeah.
is like,
That would be a story.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's pretty cheap. How cheap is too cheap? That's
Eddie,
cheap.
Where would you take a girl on the first date?
For me, I like to get creative, especially when I like, even if I'm like,
Like on a first date, where would you?
you know, first date, I'll get creative. I'll like do painting stuff, you know, do proper,
yeah.
you know, I get really,
Like extra.
yeah. If I'm extra with the club, you know, already I'm
Yeah,
extra with all that stuff.
exactly.
Right?
He's like,
nice.
come paint my wall.
Yeah. No, like we'll do
Call me
like
Pink Nouveau.
we'll go to like the stuff for culinary classes. We'll cook together and
My
things
fun
like that. You
stuff,
know,
Yeah.
I get really creative with it.
Can
So
you say more things? I'd like people.
Uh-huh.
You know how many DMs he's gonna get now? I
Yeah.
want to paint.
You should have a dating segment.
I know. I know.
no, just I think to your topic when it comes to the guys like what is too cheap. If the guy is like literally already taking you to certain things like that, then you already know where it stands.
Exactly.
Like most men,
Yeah.
when they actually really like someone, they actually
I was gonna
will
say, I
go the
think
They
distance.
go out of their
how
way.
much
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
effort he's trying to put into it. If he really wants to impress you or thinks you deserve it, he'll take you somewhere better.
Yeah.
If not, you're getting McDonald's.
Yeah.
If he so pretty much if he doesn't like you and doesn't want to put an effort,
Yeah,
he's
he's
like getting
not
your
sure.
parents.
He's like, let me just take
He'll
her to
take you to
McDonald's.
I
McDonald's.
actually
Happy
don't
Meal.
think anyone would actually take someone on their first date to McDonald's though.
No, but if he was
Unless you're
being
15
funny,
years old.
if he was being
Yeah.
funny and like tried to like do something, I don't know. I'd be.
But there's McDonald's type dates. It might not be McDonald's,
Yeah.
but there's like McDonald's type places.
True.
To certain things.
Like what?
grimy places.
Oof,
Yeah, I get it.
Plaza
Like, I don't-
Latina.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's a weird date.
That's
Yeah.
a weird
I
date.
think I'd be more weirded out about Plaza.
Yeah.
Those
I don't know
those
why.
are those are dates that you already go when you're established.
Yeah.
In like
Like,
Yeah,
you want to go eat
but like
something?
you
Let's
said,
go to Plaza.
yeah.
Latina.
Yeah. Okay, should a guy that's just fucking a girl be expected to pay for extra things like gas and food? We had answers on Instagram. Someone said def not, and someone said nope, maybe just lunch or dinner, which is like, yeah,
That's fair. Feed me.
it's fair. Like, okay, if you're hooking up with a girl and it's
But
like
it's just a hookup.
yeah, it's just a hookup, but you guys have been doing it for a while.
You gonna buy her food?
Are you gonna buy her food? Would you put
Oh,
gas in her car if she's coming to see you?
The gas is kind of weird, but I'll pay for a lot of things.
The gas is weird, but if she's driving far to come see you, like she's always driving to you.
I think there's like, I think girls pay for so much stuff to look good already. So like you kind of have to factor that in. Some guys are like, oh, she's got to pay for half. I'm like, bro, all you do is slap water on your face. You know what I mean? Barely change your clothes. So like, pay for the dinner, pay for the drinks. You know what I mean? Like take care of that because
She got dolled up for you.
She all done all for you. Right?
Not
So-
just that though, because she's fucking you. Like she's giving you her pussy.
Yeah.
Like this isn't free shit all the
So
time,
is that
you know?
like saying to be an escort but not an escort because you're charging?
No.
But you're not. But she's not asking for the money. She's like, it's like you're going out of your way to be like, yo, she's
like I
giving
mean,
you
if the
good
girl
pussy.
is if the girl is driving far
Yeah,
all the time,
Mhm.
you like here
exactly.
Here's
or
just
even
money
like
for your gas.
here something.
I don't think gas. I think Uber is more
Yeah.
appropriate.
Yeah,
Really?
I think
Yeah.
gas is weird. I'd be like, okay, like I'll send you an Uber. Well, not me.
Oh,
but, like,
no, I know.
I think
I hope
that
not.
is more.
Okay, but what
You
if,
know what I've
what if the
heard
girl
too?
doesn't want to take an Uber? She just wants to drive her car, go there, and leave.
Definitely not
And
gas.
that's
Really?
I think it's a
Yeah.
weird
No?
thing to
So
like. I don't
Uber.
know. If somebody said, "Here's gas money," I'd be like, "No, it's okay."
Yeah, you don't want to.
It's
They also kind of
Yeah.
make you feel cheap, right? Like if
makes
you don't
you
have
look
$5 to get
dirty,
like
But you're
gas.
not
Mhm.
asking for it.
I know,
You're
but
the guy's
to
just
take
giving it to you.
take it, I feel like I'm hurting because I took gas
Yeah.
money. I'd rather you buy me food
Yeah.
because that's like we're gonna sit and eat together. But for you to give me gas money because I came to see, I don't know. It's
Gas
weird.
is expensive, guys. Like,
Gas
Yeah, it is. It's getting there.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like
But
gas
Uber
money
me.
now
I'd
is
rather
like.
you Uber
So
me.
find a guy that's closer.
Yeah,
This
she's
girl.
running out of options.
Are you talking about me?
No,
Okay.
We're talking in general.
I'm talking about my friend.
Okay.
The Uber's fine.
You think
Gas
so?
is just kind of just a little extra.
I'd be like, I'm gonna send you an Uber, or he should be like, I'll send you an Uber. We're gonna drink. I don't want you to drive.
And that's the cool thing about it, right?
Yeah.
Because Uber, you can drink, so
Like,
you can.
do you really
know-
want to get pulled over, get a DUI because you went to go fuck somebody?
True.
No.
It's not worth it.
Are you asking me or everybody?
Is it personal?
No, I'm just you're looking at me.
Well, I'm just-
Don't look at me.
Just starting to rat you guys out with her eyes.
I'm like, damn.
She's like,
nah.
it's like, I swear you got gas from that nigga last week. So,
Wow. All right. Do you guys believe in love?
Yes.
Of course, because you are in love. Someone on Instagram said yes, hopeless romantic. Someone said hell no, and then somebody else said
They've
yes.
been hurt.
They've been hurt. Well, you know what? Everybody's been hurt, and if you found the right person, and I mean, I believe in it. So
Do you believe in love?
yeah, I believe in love. I believe there's levels to love too. Like there's certain stages that you're in love with someone, you know, and you can be in love with. I believe that you can be in love with
Multiple.
people in your lifetime.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
Not at the same time.
Sorry about
oh, okay. Throughout your
hold on,
life.
throughout.
that. Yeah, like I can say I have been in love with at least maybe 4.
Damn.
So you know, like
Yeah.
with
But
4.
how do you know the difference between lust and love?
You'll know.
Yeah.
You'll know.
I don't think you'll know in the moment.
You'll know.
You'll
After.
realize after.
Can a guy? I know probably it's like weird, but can a guy be in love with 2 women at the same time?
I don't think so.
Can he love one and be in love with the other?
I think that's wrong.
But it's,
Well,
it's
yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
it happens.
Like I know there's people be like, oh, I love her and I love this, and I'm like, that means your definition kind of
What
is
about
off.
what about you loving your baby mother but being in love with your girlfriend? Can you do that?
Mm.
Yeah.
You don't.
But one can be like more of a family love, and another one's more like of an affectionate love, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So like one is more like that's like my mate, that's like the person I'm with, that's like my life partner for that, and the other one's more like of a family love. You kind of put her in, you kind of would put her into like the same category as like your sister. Ouch, sorry, your sister and all that kind of
Okay,
stuff.
Natalie. You keep touching the mic like you.
Sorry.
I'm just so big, like everything's not gonna work.
I think I believe in love, just not right now in the moment.
It's out there.
It's out there, just not right now. Have I been in love? I have been in love. So
How many times?
I've been in lust too. I think I've only really been in love once. Yeah. Everything else I've realized that was just lust. You know, or just
But was it
a
love?
phase.
And then it ended real bad, and then you're like, you know what? Maybe I wasn't.
The lust one? No.
How long was it?
The love, 6 years.
Now you're saying that was lust.
No, that was the love.
That was
The lust was
how long?
never more than like a year.
But you guys said you guys love each other.
Probably.
Said I love you.
Yeah. Maybe one of them.
Because you could be in love with someone at that moment and feel that love for that person.
Yeah.
But then something can go terribly wrong, and then you'll be like, you know what? I don't feel that love no more because of that,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
But at that moment,
Yeah, that's why I
it
said.
was love,
Yeah.
right? Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why I said you could realize afterwards that it was just lust.
No, but it was love at that moment.
Yes, at the moment.
You know what I mean? But then as
Something
soon as that
happened.
happened, then obviously it's
Yeah.
something else.
But it took me and him to break up to realize that I was in love with him because I thought I wasn't.
Yeah, but I've been there too.
Yeah. And then I was like, no. He needs to come home.
And he came back.
Eddie.
Damn. With the name and everything.
Bring it in.
A real man will take you on vacation without expecting sex. True or false?
Most men don't.
Would
But
you?
I wouldn't take a girl on vacation
Unless you know you're-
if we weren't in that type of level anyways.
Okay.
Because I know a lot of idiots that go there expecting it, and
And
they
they
think,
don't get it.
yeah, they think it's gonna be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna bring her there. No, I'm like, no, man. I go, you kind of already have to have a.
And there's plenty of women there. That's what
Yeah.
you want. What's the most expensive thing you've ever bought for a woman?
I'm not really one of those guys that, like, say,
Like
Materialistic.
material.
like when it comes to material things, like I'd say the most expensive stuff are the trips. Like I'll do the spontaneous. Like I'll walk up, you know, I'll walk up to my girlfriend at the moment, she'll be sleeping, and I'll be like, pack your bags, we're leaving tomorrow, type of thing.
Wow.
I've done that, you know.
I hope Tristan watches this and gets motivated.
So you've never bought like a Gucci bag?
I don't think the bags are, no.
Like nothing
No.
expensive like
I'm
It's not
actually,
meaningful to him, I guess. So I think he tries to do things that like
Create memories.
Exactly.
yeah, the more memorals, and like anything like that, I'm more of a help you. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if you're like, you need more money for stuff, I have my businesses, right? So I'll be like, you know what, you want to work bottle service? You know, you want to work back end and
Are
make
you
it.
comfortable with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with
You
it.
don't mind like the guys hitting on the.
No,
like,
no,
your-
I'm cool with it.
So he's
Right.
more of like,
Confidence.
instead of giving you money,
I'll
the
give you
easy
the
ways, I'll give you the
opportunity
opportunity
to
to work for the money.
Which I think is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not just handing it to them.
Mhm, and you're
And
not
then you,
getting
and then,
used.
yeah, and then you get to see their true colors.
Mhm.
Exactly. Wow, that's really smart.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask us what the most expensive thing we
Yes.
Yeah. What's the most expensive thing you got?
Got or
got or bought?
or bought?
No, women. If you buy it, that's
No,
pretty
bought,
cool. That could be
bought,
like a pretty
bought
modern
for-
thing.
for your man.
I go out of my way for guys, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Guys who don't deserve it. But anyways, I've probably spent maybe like $1,500 on just like a birthday or Christmas or whatever.
Yeah, I think of two birthdays.
Like an expensive watch, $1,000. Like, you know what I mean? Things like that.
I've done the trip thing too for a birthday for
Yeah.
an ex. I've bought expensive
Over
winter
1,000,
jackets
like what?
and shit
Yeah.
like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't appreciate it. So yeah, I guess.
Received.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've received.
Pending. It's pending.
I've received
Pending.
expensive gifts. So, like
I'm not about that
name
stuff too
name
either.
brand
Like,
stuff. Like
I'm like Eddie. Like I'd rather create memories
Mhm.
than I buy my own stuff.
mhm.
Right, my name brand stuff. Like I don't expect people to buy it for me.
I don't expect it either, but
You
it's
know?
nice. Like it's if you want to
I'd
do
rather
it,
create
then do it.
memories too.
Yeah.
Like how he said.
But also, if you want to give someone something that's expensive, make it actually something that's creative. You know, like like people all give her a bag
Mm-hmm.
or that stupid shit with the flowers and the fucking roses. Like that's
What is
like that's so like money's like the root of all evil, and you're putting it in roses is supposed to be like romantic. To me, I think that's like when I see girls post that, I'm like, you're
Like the balloon you're
fucking-
Hold on. What
Right.
are you talking?
You know, like the roses with money, like they'll wrap it with 50s and 100s,
Oh,
and I'm like, you're giving it to her like that, and I'm like, you're kind of
first of all, that's
putting something evil into something
No,
that's
that's
supposed to be
true. I get
romantic,
I
right?
get it, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
It is
like you
funny.
said, money's root of all evil.
Yeah.
Remember? That's true.
it's supposed to be a means to be a better person. So you're supposed to make you better. You know, you give rippers money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give my girlfriend money like that.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you categorize your girls?
Wow,
Wow, Eddie.
I am
Yeah.
shocked.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Don't
I never
give
thought
me
of it
money.
like that. Don't give you money.
Don't give me money.
Damn, no, I'm not gonna give you money.
How about you?
My gifts average about $1,000.
Mm.
But I always make sure that it's something he really loves,
Mm-hmm.
even if I
Or
don't think it's
needs.
worth it. No,
Mhm.
never needs. Always
Oh, what
wants.
he wants.
I don't know. The most expensive. I co-signed a car finance. Does that count?
That's wicked.
No,
See, that's the-
it was not to ruin my life.
No, but it was like those type of things are good things.
Yeah,
in
I tried to
my
help.
perspective,
I tried
that's
to
what's
help,
right.
So I was like, okay, but yeah, and then received the most expensive. I don't know. I want to say like around 1,000, just under.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That seems to be it. Everyone's like around 1,000, 1,500.
But I'm usually asked what I want. I never really want anything expensive. I'm
Mhm.
not a girl for purses and stuff like that.
Just
so.
rings.
Jewelry.
Nat loves
birthday
rings. Obsession with rings.
I
These
do,
two actually,
yeah.
they're always forever on Instagram looking
We
at
actually
rings.
said we were gonna buy each other engagement
Engagement rings.
You
Yeah.
too?
Yeah.
FOMO. What the fuck? What about
Well,
me?
you
Because
were
you don't
like,
wear.
you're
For
probably,
me, it's my purses. As you could like, I just love purses. Just if anybody wants to buy me some.
Oh god, here we go. Her birthday's coming up, so hey.
So is it true that a man who needs multiple women is just unhappy with himself?
Depends on the situation. You know, if you're single, how else are you gonna meet who you want to meet, right?
But why can't you just meet this one woman, go out with her, and like wait until you know it's not good? Then
Move
Yeah.
on.
Because they don't want to waste their time.
No, yeah, you could, but it depends on the level. Like when you meet multiple, and you say you're talking to multiple, there comes a point where you'll be like, okay, you know what, that person actually, I should take a little serious, right? You take that person serious, and then there's gonna be a point where you kind of look at each other and be like, you know what, all these got to go, and all yours should go too, right? Because it's a modern world now. Kind of have to make that
But it
clear.
doesn't confuse you because you're like, oh, this person has this good thing, and this one has this good thing, and I wish they
So,
could all just
yeah.
be one.
So
Yes.
you
I
stay,
feel
stay
like
with
sometimes
stay with
it fucks
everyone.
you up.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like Netflix, right?
Yeah.
You see, before it used to be like, oh, you know what? I'm just watching this one movie. I'm gonna totally feel it out, and maybe in like a month it might be a really good movie.
Kat knows about that.
But now you're like at Netflix and you're flicking through all these goddamn channels.
Yeah.
You're like, I
You
don't know
don't know which one. You know, this movie here all of a sudden is better. You know, so
But that's the problem when you start doing things like that. That's like what you said. You like something from this guy, you like or girl, something from this.
I think as we
something
get
from-
older too, we're more picky.
Well, I mean, we have to come to the realization that we're never going to get everything all in one package, right?
Yeah.
We not to settle for anything, but it's like you have to realize what's good for you, you know? So, I mean, it is what it is. Anyways, so you've been to Dominican, right?
oh yeah, I love it. Go there all the time,
That's where he's from.
months and months.
That's where
Well,
you're
that's
from.
Were you born there?
No, I'm actually. That's why my Spanish is not so very good looking. You know? But I love DR.
We've had 3 Dominicans on
We
here.
all love
Yeah, I was wondering that. I keep seeing it.
We're
I'm
on a
like,
streak.
I'm
Three.
like, what's going on?
Three.
Yeah, Jay, Tristan.
Oh, yes, yes, yes,
It's
yes.
pretty dope.
I forgot. We need more countries up in here.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
So on these trips that you go to see your family, obviously.
Mhm.
Have they ever tried to set you up with someone and said, "Oh, marry her, bring her to Canada," or even just to help?
No, not in DR.
Really, they never.
No,
expected
no.
that?
I never.
Because the
Other
guys are
countries?
trying
In
to
other
get
countries? No?
that visa. So.
No, when I'm in Dominican, to be honest, I'll go a little bit long. When I'm in DR, I really enjoy my countries, like the music, the vibe, and stuff. But in terms of like the women that I meet when I'm there, I'm not really interested in them.
But your family doesn't say like this person wants to go to Canada. Can you help them out?
No, like the worst.
You ever?
Worst. My brother-in-law tried to hook me up with the bartender there, and she was fucking started making like everything was cool until he's like, oh, he owns a club in Canada. She's like, oh, really? And then she started doing squirrely shit with her tongue.
Oh,
And I'm like, nah, because not knows me.
okay.
That aggressive shit, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like if you're like that almost aggressive whole type.
Approach is aggressive.
Oh man, that's like a big turn off, man.
So there you go, ladies. Do not swirl your tongue.
Yeah, that's where your tongue. Don't shake your titties. Don't like like that. That's
Yeah.
not.
That's interesting because I feel like a lot of people would see you and don't assume that from you. Like I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No offense.
No, it's true.
Yeah,
This is why I'm kind of great that I can actually speak my story here.
Yes.
And this is all
He's
true.
someone who knows him
yeah.
Hey, look.
for a long time. Like I've
This
known him
is
for a long
like-
time. He
This ain't me trying to front to make myself whatever.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
he's-
this person
he's
here
speaking the truth.
Knows me, right? So
Yeah.
And it's funny because he owns a club. He's around that industry.
But I think
so
that's what makes him more turned off because even Tris would say, I see drunk girls all the time. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
like it.
yeah,
So, like, when they approach him, he's like, no.
yeah.
sorry.
Would you ever marry someone for papers?
No.
Not even if you got paid.
No, my mom would kill me.
Really?
Even though that's kind of like how
Yeah.
it happened with my parents, right? That's how it ended up working. But I think they wanted something better for me on that.
Oh,
on
so
that
they
aspect.
got married like
Yeah.
that, and then they ended up falling in love.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
So it was whole like hooked up. My mom was at church and my dad was in there. So they came here and then
Would you guys?
out came Eddie.
I did already.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
And
I was married for papers.
you were?
Not for mine. Yeah.
Like you were? It's like,
No, so-
damn, I should have taken that off.
My so one of my friends, her boyfriend at the time had a friend who needed his papers. He was here, and she asked me, and I was like, "Okay." That was like a long time ago.
Mhm.
Offered me 10,000. I was like, "Wow, that's so much money. I want to buy a house."
Mhm.
I don't know why I thought I could buy a house at $10,000 down.
Probably at that time. When was that?
Maybe 2013. That's when I got
2013?
married. No, I was pretty naive, I guess.
Okay.
So I did it, and I had nightmares, and I felt so guilty. And at the altar, like just looking at the person, knowing that this is not real, and that's my first experience getting married, was like devastating for me.
Mhm.
So would I recommend it? No.
But you're
Unless you need the money.
What's your brother say about that?
He found out later, told me I was stupid.
Holy.
He thought the guy was my best friend. He thought, my boyfriend. He thought it was my boyfriend. So we played it off like we were boyfriend and girlfriend because we needed pictures for immigration. Immigration, if you're listening, I'm sorry. It's a long time ago, we're divorced now. I was married to him for 4 years.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
And who paid for the divorce?
He did. He paid for everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it would make
yes,
sense.
yeah.
hmm And now he went back to Holland.
Wow, so that was a waste of time.
Yeah, he said he
Wasted 4
did it for
years.
me.
He did it for you.
He's like, I only did it for you. I'm like, for me. He's like, yeah, you needed the money. I'm like, what?
So you got your money.
Yeah, I got my money.
Oh,
Took a while. But I
There's
got
some
it.
girls that don't get paid when they get stuck with that bill. I heard that before.
Yeah. Would you do it?
Would I do it? No. I'm not. No offense, not. I'm not that stupid.
I was young.
Mm-hmm.
He was good looking.
Mm-hmm.
That's my.
But like you said,
Depends,
it's like
yeah.
it's your first time getting married, and it's not even realistic, right?
Yeah.
It's not what you
Now
want.
at this like age,
Mhm.
I would never do it. I would never. I don't care if you need your papers. You'll find someone that'll help you, or
Yeah.
there's immigration services. I
Another
don't know.
stupid.
It's like, is it
Yeah.
even worth the money? It's like you're going through this whole process, and it's like not real. You're faking it. You have to. What if you're not attracted to them? You have to kiss them.
Yes.
You have to like pretend. Maybe
So
you have to
that's
hook
where
up
I
with
had an
them.
issue because I had two options, and the other one was I think an Asian guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, okay, it was a Chinese guy or something for like 50K, and I was like,
Damn.
Was this like a broker? I'm like, you get to pick what country?
But I was like, wow, like that's more money. But I'm like, I can't fake a relationship
Yeah.
with someone I'm not attracted to, so I went with the 10K.
Would you?
The thoughts were there, but no, I wouldn't.
Why?
I don't know.
I think at this
I just
age, if
won't.
we did something like that, it's like, are you that hurting for money?
Yeah, like you
Like
can't
I thought
work
about
for
it
your money.
before, maybe
Yeah.
a couple years back,
Yeah, like
but now
Yeah.
I've
I don't know.
been in the situation when I was younger that I got asked. Actually, it was a Dominican family, but I was like, no, I would never in a million years like think to do that, even if I needed the money.
you know what it is? You literally put your life on hold because you need to pretend you're in a relationship.
Yeah,
You're
you
married to
can't
this
go
person.
out and look for
You
somebody
cannot post anybody else other than the person that you're with.
for
You
like 4 years.
Well, no, he wouldn't divorce me for a while. So,
So how long is it? Do you guys know?
well, they need to get their papers. So it depends where they're coming from. He was here, so it was easier for us. He got his papers. We got married in May. He had his PR in September. And then he made me stay married to him for the rest of that time. Because he's like, oh,
You're like
he's
thinking in your head, like, that's not happening.
Yeah.
I'll take a month.
Well, no, I think there's a 2-year probation.
Oh, damn.
Because if you get divorced right away, they're going to be like, well, what happened?
Yeah.
And then he can lose, or she can lose
the
her papers.
papers.
So it's a couple years you're investing into this person and you're putting your life on hold. So at our age, no.
I feel like it's more common in the Dominican community for women to bring
the men.
the
yeah.
men. But have you guys ever seen men bring women?
Not from the Dominican, but in my culture, yeah.
Really?
A lot of men go back home and bring
I know somebody that's like
their Arab Barbies.
2 disasters, one back to back for him.
Yeah.
I know a real bad one. Like one of my homegirls, like they were together for like 3 years. He came, like she actually paid for the flight, everything. He changed the flight hour and took off. So bad, man.
shit.
Like that, so bad. I honestly, I'll tell any girl if you fall in love with anybody from the islands, just leave that love there.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
from Dominican?
He was Cuban.
Oh.
Yeah, he was Cuban. Yeah.
Yeah.
That it was bad. I felt so bad for her. Like this is like a good friend of mine. Like I want to mash him up.
But that's different. Those are guys when you go on vacation and they woo you, right? There's a difference between that situation and then just like actually talking to someone and being like, okay, do you need help? Like I'll help you,
Yeah.
and you're not really invested, right? Like you're just faking it.
No, but she invested a long time. So I think it was like 5-6 years.
but she obviously liked him,
In
right?
the situation
Yeah, I
you're
loved him.
saying,
Exactly.
Yeah.
rather that person would be hurting for money and they're doing it, or they don't even see marriage and family in the near future, or they just feel like they can't find anything, so they're just
Settling.
yeah,
I
they're
think
like
for
better
him,
than nothing.
it's a business. For them, I think that's what they look at it. It's the business of getting out of the situation that they're in,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone's in on it. Like even
Literally.
the moms are in on it. The brothers
Yeah,
are in on
everyone.
it. Like,
Everyone.
everyone's here to paint that picture that you guys are gonna be good, and then
Well, you can only fake happiness so much.
Yeah.
You can take pictures and videos and act like you're happy and in love, but at the end of the day,
But isn't it weird because don't you feel like people around you know? And
no,
it's like
they-
a little
people
bit,
think-
a slight
People
judgment.
think if you make like, one really cute post that everyone's gonna be like, oh wow, like look at them, they're so happy and no.
Like the
No.
ones where you just meet
Yeah.
within a week and stuff.
Yeah, and then, we have receipts. Proving it.
in the spirit of making this, in
You
the
both keep
spirit,
touching my knees.
in the spirit of making this a little bit wild. What's your wildest sexual experience at
Oh,
a
Vanessa,
nightlife?
that is
At a nightlife.
Oh,
venue.
at a nightlife.
So something that you've done when you've gone out drinking, and it can be it's anything that has to do with that.
Uh,
Are you willing to go that far, or are
Yeah,
we
I don't
just
care.
gonna water it
No,
like, I
down
don't
to it?
care.
That's fine.
I-
we talked about work.
We've always had it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I
like-
don't think it's wild. I think it's just when I was younger, I probably went to a club, got really drunk, maybe made out with somebody in their car, and just.
No, I hope
That's it?
That's
Yeah.
nothing. I think
That's what I'm
everybody
saying.
does
Like, I don't think I really had a wild. Like, what's wild?
I hooked up in the staff washroom.
No, I've never done anything like
Which
that.
one?
Not yours. Not yours. It was at Mink, actually.
Oh, was that Mink?
Yeah.
Didn't Mink have the unisex washrooms? I think. I swear
I don't
they
know,
had
but
it.
this was the upstairs like patio washroom, and it was like
Away from
a
everybody.
private- it was just one person at a time. Oh, and I also what was yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the first one that came to your head, so that's the wildest.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had
I
anything.
didn't do anything crazy.
Yeah.
No, the craziest was in Dominican
Mhm.
at Cool. Yep. I asked to go to the washroom, and my ex goes, "I'll show you this way." So we went that way, and the toilet was disgusting. There was no seat on it, and I'm like, "There's no way I'm using this." And I'm like, "Forget about it."
Oh wow.
So he's like, "Okay." So as we're walking out, he like pushes me against the wall. This is the first day I met him. And just goes down to his knees and ate me out. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Where you, in the washroom?
In Dominican.
No, in Dominican. No, it was like I guess the back room, as if you're gonna go to like Eddie's office, but there's a washroom there. So, but it was empty.
Probably like a
And-
staff washroom.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell's going on? So all I know is I went back to the booth and I ran to Moni because we were on vacation together. I'm like, you're not gonna believe what happened. She's like, what happened? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, what
Wow.
the fuck? I'm like, yeah.
That shit only happens in movies.
Or in the Dominican.
Good for you.
Or on vacation.
Yeah,
I've never
vacation,
done.
where all
I've
the wild
never.
stuff
I've never
happens.
trusted anyone on vacation to do stuff like that. I get so paranoid. Like
I
I
was
don't know
engaged
you.
to him and ended up being with him.
I'm not
for
that
a
type.
year.
I will
Wow.
never, ever hook up with a random person on vacation. Sorry. No.
That's
Everybody
good.
has them.
How about you? She said nothing, so she's
Okay,
definitely
well, Eddie,
lying.
you should tell us because you're in the club all the time, so I'm sure some interesting things have happened.
He could do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
I've done-
technically. In the DJ booth.
Yeah. I would have to say
Yeah.
when I opened up my club in Costa Rica, I had a lot. Yeah. You know, that was a little bit different, but
How about here in Toronto?
here in
Tell us all the
Toronto,
good hiding spots at Nouveau where the cameras can't see.
I'll do like
Cameras don't reach.
I'll do like a throwback the Breezes days. When we used to do the Fridays at the Breezes, we were young, you know what I mean? While and I was me, Richard, and Omar, you know. Like we were, it's bad. It was like every hour, you know what I mean? But
So weird.
it was fun, yeah. Like when you run it, like it was our first spot, and it was just like, and we you guys, I don't know if you guys remember that we was doing like at 11 o'clock. There was like almost 100 people waiting to get inside.
Yeah.
So it was,
Yeah,
we went from like everything just to like rock stars overnight. So it was just
Luxie,
They were living the life.
Luxie
Yeah.
and Breezes.
They were going through the thrill. Girls
So,
were just throwing
yeah, it
themselves
was
at you
just-
guys.
Yeah.
it was
Girls
fun.
love.
He had a lineup,
Yeah.
one next, two next.
And I know I was, but believe me, for my crew, there was some worse, a lot worse.
Okay,
Yeah.
have you ever caught anybody on camera having sex at the club?
Oh, yeah.
When you're sitting in your office. Yeah? Did you
Yeah.
stop them? Did you do anything?
No, like not in my office,
No, not in your like you're sitting.
but I
in
see
your
them
office.
getting down like
Yeah.
from especially the top VIP. I catch a lot from that camera.
Wow.
See them trying to
They
like
hook up there.
just digging each other out, you know,
Oh
getting
my
down like
god,
that. Yeah.
guys, be careful.
Whenever you're at my club, just remember I'm watching you. You know what I mean? Like that's when people be like, "Oh, you know, can you date someone that's in the industry?" I'm the majority of the time in that back office or I'm
Yeah.
in the DJ booth.
It's
But
true.
I watch everybody coming in. I watch everyone going out. And when you're having fun, I catch it.
It's like when you're
Yeah.
when
But you
you're
don't
ready,
do you
it's
like
just
say
wave.
something?
Huh?
Do you say something?
No, I
you
let it
just-
go.
You let it be. Like it's whatever.
I'm a
You
team
had
player.
the panties one time, I remember.
Doesn't want to cop
Oh, yeah.
one.
Or something.
Yeah, we used to have the panties on the floor.
Yeah.
We used to find all
I
kinds of
found
random
weave
stuff.
in the
there.
parking lot one time. I was
Yeah.
like, what? How'd you leave that behind?
It's probably mine.
People had their fun.
Wow.
Do you guys think that guys and girls can be friends and only friends?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I have a lot of guy friends that are just guy friends.
You never feel like they get
Yeah.
or try for
No.
more?
Like, mind you, friends with a lot of my brother's friends too. So it's like it's all like family.
Mm-hmm.
It's never like there's never been a line crossed. And I think as a woman, like I make sure that they understand that too. You know, like I can be chilling with a bunch of guys, but I'm not fucking any of them.
Yeah.
You know, like we also have to put our standards and the border of what it is and what it's not.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have a lot of guy friends.
So you'd be okay with your boyfriend having girlfriends?
I think I would
Yeah.
be. No, I think.
Here we go.
I think Javier is laughing. I think I would be, if he showed me the same like if I know that he's like me and he has a lot of girlfriends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Does
that
that we
respect?
don't trust women and we know how they are, so that's where we would be worried. It's not even so much about him; it's about.
Well, when
them.
I was with my ex, he was around all my guy friends, all my girlfriends. So it's like I
Yeah,
never
that was
really
mutual,
felt.
and they were mostly couples.
So exactly.
I'm talking about.
She's
like,
talking about like
singles.
girlfriends. Like
Yeah.
I would trust my guy friend around you guys. My boyfriend around you
no,
guys.
she's
Where are
talking
your
about.
close
She's
friends,
talking
though?
about like other
Random
girls
friends?
that you don't
Well, then that
know.
bitch is my friend too. We're gonna get to know each other. What do you mean? Just like my boyfriend would expect to be friends. Like if Eddie's my friend, then he's your friend too. Like what do you mean? You know, like fuck. Now I'm doing it. I got nervous.
Eddie, what about you?
I honestly think women know the women that like their man,
That's
and the
what I wanted
man
to say.
know the
Thank
man
you.
that likes their.
But the men never know.
I
The
know-
women don't like.
I
that
know
about
the
other women.
I know the guy.
Yeah.
If you come up to me and be like, oh, he's just a friend. Be like, all right.
You know.
I'll take it, but then I start to catch it because
How
I
do
know.
you know though?
You can,
How guys know we
How
have
guys know.
we know like
We
this
do.
like yeah just
I guess,
you know
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
There's
when
a difference
girl-
between flirting and then just being friendly.
Yeah.
You know. So
You can feel- a girl can feel
Yeah,
it.
you can
Yeah.
feel
when a
it.
girl is eyeballing your man.
Yeah.
Or being too like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Actually,
just to elaborate on that.
Yeah.
You ever walk into a like say a public space and you see somebody you know and you can see them in a group of people and you can look at them and be like, you know what, those people have something going on.
yeah.
Were we just talking about
Yeah. And that's the energy that you can
You
understand.
guys, okay.
Right? That's the
it's-
energy
you
you
kind
build
of
up.
feel it. Like we're not stupid.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
bright people here.
Sometimes we're stupid.
No, you're the only blonde here. I mean, well, she's not fully blonde. Look at this Barbie over here.
Fa hair extensions.
Fa, shout outs to Fa.
Don't forget to check out Nuvo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Book your
Check
tables.
us out. Check us
Your
out.
table.
Sundays.
Sundays.
Sundays I'm doing a pretty cool Dominican Noche de Viajeros. So
We all look at each other.
So
Well,
you
know
book
we're gonna
our
dance like-
table.
I'm doing it like
Wait,
the
this
old
Sunday?
like the old brisas, yeah.
We'll be there this
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah. I
So
guess
like that
that's-
same type of vibe, right? Where it's like you feel like
You're on the island.
you're in that Dominican vibe, but if you're not Dominican, you're still cool with it. You know, so we have our crew of the guys that we bring that vibe, but you don't feel like it's like
Should we
overpowering.
set a table up?
That type of
Yes.
thing, right?
So we're
we
booking
would
our
like
table?
to book a table.
I got you guys. I got you.
All right.
And his food is gonna be awesome.
Yes.
Oh wait.
Sneak peek.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing all like the fire stuff, the smoke with the drinks. So, you know, like those nice flower pot drinks with the
Yes.
smoke
I'm
all
gonna
over
have
it.
with my Dominican flag.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys there Sunday.
Yes.
So yeah.
All right, guys. This is Offline, where we talk about anything and everything that you can't talk about online. I'm your girl, Kitty.
I'm Nessa.
I'm Nata.
See you guys after. Bye bye.
Oh, and I want to point out, someone asked me this last time. They were like, who's Javier? Because I always say thank you, Javier, at the end. And Javier is actually the guy behind the cameras that does all the beautiful camera stuff, the switchers and stuff like that. So shout outs to Javier, JMP Creations. Thank you, Javier.
Thank you.
Gracias.